It's a great venue as well, so it's quite, I was quite impressed really with the whole. Yeah, it's just such a cool place because it's so old and there's all this new technology. It's quite a nice contrast. Well, we like to do, one of the key things that we like to do is like collaborate with other people and travel. So like any opportunity to do that is always good. And our work's always changing, so it's really all about sharing our skills and knowledge with people we meet and then trying to learn from them and just keep changing and evolving. So it started off, we started off doing VJ stuff, sort of experimental. VJing is quite a nice platform if you've got ideas and you want to show people your work, then there's sort of an arena for that, rather than just making like experiments on your computer or whatever. It's good to sort of have an audience for it. So we started off doing that, and then it sort of evolved, and we got art funding, and now we get quite a lot of British Council funding to do projects and like collaborate with other artists and things. So it sort of evolved from there, really. Yeah.
So what can you tell us about your performance in this festival?
Yeah, so I kind of covered it before a little bit, but it's just so yeah, we have it's this idea of sort of exploring the city and also ways of recording time. So some stuff is done like time lapse, which is sort of more about sort of taking a view of the city to do with like patterns of movement and repeating sort of patterns in a way. Like the city's a kind of machine and people sort of controlled to go certain directions and people have routines within that. So some of the time lapse stuff is more about that, and then other things like we do this panoramic photography. So we do I've got a special tripod that allows us to do it's called a spherical panorama, but it's basically you capture everything. So you like rotate around, then it tilts back and you do that, and you get one from the sky. So once you've got all of that, you can put it in your 3D animation software, and it's quite nice to sort of do a camera move afterwards, so it sort of forces the viewer to look at things for an uncomfortable amount of time, and maybe you see things that usually you'd miss, because it's kind of like standing still in one place and looking around. Yeah, so it's sort of a contrast of different ways of recording the city around us and yeah, that kind of stuff.
Very cool.